Welcome to Top Picks, your ultimate destination for the top picks of all things captivating and remarkable.
Seoul, South Korea. North Korea has amended its constitution to bolster and expand its nuclear force, with leader Kim Jong-un pointing to the growing cooperation between the United States, South Korea and Japan as the worst actual threat facing the isolated nation. The country's stamp parliament added the law into North Korea's constitution. After 2 days of meetings, meaning its policy of strengthening its nuclear force is now permanent. The state-run Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, reported on Thursday.
The move, while mostly symbolic, reinforces North Korea's view that it is a forever nuclear power, and that the idea of denuclearizing or giving up its weapons, a key demand of the US and its Western allies, is not up for discussion. It was passed by North Korea's Supreme People's Assembly spot, where leader Kim Jong-un addressed participants and called the move a historical event that provided a powerful political lever that boosts national defense capabilities and protects national interests. Kim also justified Pyongyang's accelerating weapons development program by pointing to the trilateral military cooperation between the United States, South Korea and Japan, which he called the worst actual threat, not threatening rhetoric or an imaginary entity, KCNA reported. He added that the new law was the most just and reasonable crucial step.
Yong Moo-jin, a professor at the University of North Korean Studies in Seoul, said the law demonstrated Pyongyang's hopes of strengthening its relations with China and Russia. At a time of heightened global tensions, Kim has made increasingly provocative threats of nuclear conflict toward the United States and its allies in Asia in recent months. But at the same time, the US has become increasingly concerned that North Korea may be preparing to carry out its first underground nuclear test in years. North Korea's rubber stamp parliament convened this week to pass legislation aimed at turning the country into a beautiful and civilized socialist fairyland, state media reported Thursday. The North Korean Supreme People's Assembly met for its first session on Wednesday and adopted laws on landscaping and rural development. State news agency KCNA reported. The two laws will help advance the ruling party's efforts to bring about a radical turn in the rural community and its policy on landscaping to achieve a rapid development of the Korean-style socialist rural community and spruce up the country into a beautiful and civilized socialist fairyland. The United States has accused Kim of pouring resources into military projects at the expense of the country's people. It said this week Russia had approached North Korea about buying ammunition, potentially providing a windfall for the cash-strapped government in Pyongyang. Russia said the U.S. report. North Korea has passed a new law, declaring itself a nuclear weapons state in a move leader Kim Jong-un says is irreversible. Kim vowed the country would never give up its nuclear weapons, and said there could be no negotiations on denuclearization as he hailed the passage of the law. No, the new law also enshrines Pyongyang's right to use preemptive nuclear strikes to protect itself, updating a previous stance under which it had said it would keep its weapons only until other countries denuclearized and would not use them preemptively against non-nuclear states. Hope you would have liked our video. Subscribe our channel for more amazing videos.